We're on the banks of the Wisconsin River in downtown Wausau, Wisconsin, and behind me is an art installation called the Pineries. It commemorates the logging industry here in northern Wisconsin, and further beyond that is Barker-Stewart Island, home of the Barker-Stewart Lumber Company. And that name is important because it's going to be part of our story today as we head to the Ackley Wildlife Area and put that park on the air. We're here at the Ackley Wildlife Area in north central Wisconsin. The Ackley Wildlife Area was created in 1951 by the Department of Natural Resources with the purpose to create a habitat for the prairie grouse. In the 1940s, prairie grouse were extremely popular bird for hunting, and establishing and growing their habitat was one of the concerns of the DNR at that point in time. The 1,100 acres of this wildlife area, along with 27,000 acres of county forest land adjacent to it, was mostly native grasses, aspen, and a few northern hardwood species at the time. So it was an excellent habitat for these birds. And that's thanks to this area being mostly cut over land from the turn of the last century logging industry. And we're going to talk about the industry's effects in this area a little bit later on in the video. But since that time, Ackley Wildlife Area has really developed into a habitat to support waterfowl. And they've managed it in this area sort of by removing some of the aspens, prescribed burns, things like that, and creating more of a wetlands area. There's over 400 acres of water here, including consisting of shallow flowages, rivers, small lakes, so it's a perfect spot for waterfowl, which brings you into some of the excellent hunting opportunities you'll find here at the Ackley Wildlife Area. Grouse, waterfowl, deer, turkey, and of course black bear, all are prevalent in this area. But our purpose today isn't really for hunting, but to be the hunted, on the air that is. So let's put the Ackley Wildlife Area on the air.
Whiskey Delta 5, Juliet Oscar Echo.
Whiskey Delta 5, Juliet Oscar Echo, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Hey, Roger that. I got you a little up and down here in New Mexico, but about a 5-9 at the peak, Roger.
All right. Well, thanks for the 5-9 at the peak and the New Mexico. Great to get you in the log again.
7-3, my friend. Have a good one.
7-3. KB9VBR, parks on the air, QRZ. Was there somebody ending in whiskey?
Yankee Victor 1, Sierra Whiskey.
Yankee Victor 1, Sierra Whiskey, 5-5 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Roger, San Jose, 10-4-5-5, you are 57. You are 5-7 in North Venezuela. 10-4 Park, 73.
Roger, thanks for the 5-7. You have a great day at 7-3.
Whiskey 5, Uniform Romeo Tango.
Whiskey 5, Uniform Romeo Tango, 5-5 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Roger, you got 5 in Houston, Texas. Back to you.
All right, well, thanks a lot for the Houston, Texas today. You have a great day in 7-3.
November 7, Charlie Delta.
November 7, Charlie Delta, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Okay, QSL on the 4266, you're about a 5-2 or so. Nice clean audio, though, into Washington State.
All right, hey, thanks a lot for the Washington State and the clean audio report. That's kind of how the band's working today. So thanks a lot for the contact.
Yeah, Well, you came up to a 5.6 there, so I'll give you that for the log.
All right, I'll take it. You have a great day at 7-3.
Thanks, you too. Have fun. 7-3.
This is KB9VBR, Parks on the Air. Last call. All right, we're going to move on down to 15 meters. KB9VBR going to be QRT on 10. Oh, 12. Not bad. Good way to start things out. Let's get 15 meters on the air. Frequency in use, KB9VBR. Oh, I gotta go outside and spot me again.
Parks on the air. Parks on the air. KB9VBR. Kilo Bravo 9er Victor Bravo Romeo calling CQ for Parks on the air.
Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Charlie.
Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Charlie. Thanks for the second band. 5-5 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Thanks, Michael. 55 as well, New Mexico. 7-3.
All right, thanks for the New Mexico. You have a great day, 7-3.
Whiskey 3, Alpha Lima Golf. Papa Tango.
Okay, the Whiskey 3 station.
Whiskey 3, Alpha Lima Golf.
There we go, Whiskey 3 Alpha Lima Golf, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Roger that. Nice to talk to you, Mike. You're 5-9 into Pennsylvania.
All right, thanks for the Pennsylvania. You have a great day in 7-3.
73.
KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 3, Charlie Papa Tango.
Kilo Charlie 3, Charlie Papa Tango, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Thank you, Mike. Kilo Charlie 3, Charlie Papa Tango. You're all for about 5-9 Papa Alpha, 5-9 Pennsylvania QSL.
QSL, the 5-9 Pennsylvania. You have a great day at 7-3. This is KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Whiskey Kilo, park to park.
Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Whiskey Kilo, park to park. Big 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Copy the park number in the 5-9 Wisconsin. I've got you 56 into park number K2982, K2982, QSL.
QSL, the 2982, and thanks a lot for the park today.
Thanks for activating in 73.
7-3, have a great activation.
Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Kilo. Alpha Whiskey, Italy 1 Golf.
November 5, Quebec Delta Lima.
Park to park. Victor Oscar Lima.
Okay, the November 5 Quebec Delta Lima, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
QSL, you are also 5-9 here in Northwest Arkansas today. Have fun, 73.
All right, thanks for the Northwest Arkansas. You have a great day in 7-3. Then I heard some park to park, so let's grab park to park.
Kilo Golf 5, Victor Quebec Zulu, park to park.
Kilo Golf 5, Victor Quebec Zulu. Gotcha, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Okay, well, I've got you about a 5x3 here into Tango X-Ray Park Kilo 3000
QSL, the 3000 in Texas, and thanks a lot for the park today.
All right, Mike, have a good day in 73.
KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ.
Kilo.
Okay, let's grab the park to park station.
Park to park. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu.
Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Hey, Jeff, gotcha, 5-9 Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
QSL, the 4266. You're a 5-9 down here at Delaware, Kilo 1737.
All right, well, thanks a lot for the Delaware today, 1737, Fort DuPont State Park. So, greatly appreciated. You have a great activation today.
Thank you, you too. I was trying to get you at a park that's about to be no longer, but there was too much noise down there.
Yeah, it's 15 has also been kind of up and down, but now it's strong. So glad we were able to make a contact. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Good luck with your activation, Michael. Have fun this weekend. 7-3.
You too. You take it easy. 7-3.
Kilo Whiskey 7 Echo Tango.
Kilo Whiskey 7, Echo Echo Tango 59, Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, you are a loud 5.9 over here in Billings, Montana. Great audio, good propagation today. Good luck on the activation, and thanks.
All right, yeah, well, thanks for the Billings, Montana. 15 has really been good today. A little swirly, but I've picked up almost 100 contacts in the last hour on this band.
Well, sounds good. Yeah, you got fabulous audio. I've been listening to an activity group, so you got people all over the country, and by golly, you're as good as most of those guys, and some of them got big amps, so good job.
Yeah, well, I'm running just 50 watts and a ham stick, so thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot for the compliments.
All right, man. Well, thanks a bunch for the activation, and have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Take it easy. KB9VBR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. That station ending in Alpha Alpha?
Roger, Hotel India 3 Alpha, right?
Alpha India 3 Alpha Alpha 44, Wisconsin, park number Kilo 4266. Back to you.
Roger, Hotel India 3 Alpha, right?
Hotel India 3 Alpha Alpha. Thank you for the correction, and I got you in the log.
Roger, Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo 1, 515.
All right, well, thanks for the 5-5 in the Caribbean. Greatly appreciated. You have a great day. 7-3. All right, everybody, we're going to be QRT. Thanks a lot, everybody. KB9VBR QRT. Woo. 112. Nice. So what I'm walking along here is abandoned rail line. You'll find these long-lost rights-of-way scattered all over northern Wisconsin. They were an essential part of the logging industry. This particular spur runs through the Ackley Wildlife Area, was built in 1902. The earliest reference I found of this line was on a 1902 state railroad map that lists the Marinette, Tomahawk, and Western Railroad with 46 miles of track in Lincoln County. According to the state railroad map, the southern tip of the spur ended here at Ackley and in the township of Ackley, and then it went north this direction towards Gleason until it turned west into Tomahawk. But by 1906, the MT&W appeared to have sold its trackage south of Grundy to the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Railway, otherwise known as the Milwaukee Road. This spur connected to the Milwaukee Road's main line there near Gleason, Wisconsin. The line extended south into Marathon County to connect the little towns of Glandon and Kalinke. So what is the purpose of this line? At the turn of the last century, this whole area was white pine and hemlock. And the railroad's primary purpose was to support the logging industry, to move cut logs from the forest to the sawmills. And that's what this spur did. At Glandon and Kalinke, there were other spur lines owned by the Barker-Stewart Lumber Company that would connect with this Milwaukee Road line. So logs were taken out of the forest, put onto train cars, and then moved to either the main line or dumped into the Wisconsin River and floated down to that Barker-Stewart sawmill that we saw in Wausau. Now, according to those railroad maps, the spurs at Kalinke and Glandon were abandoned by 1915, and that makes total sense because this area was completely cut over just shortly after the turn of the last century. This line ran until 1935, believe it or not, and I don't know if it was, although it probably went into disuse much earlier than that. I'm thinking that the Milwaukee Road probably formally abandoned it in 35 as part of their bankruptcy proceedings at that time. They bankrupted in 25 and 35 and reorganized after that. So they probably got rid of a lot of those small lines. They tried to farm it, a lot of it, but cutover land typically did not make the best farmland, so it was really tough going. So much of this land around here fell into tax foreclosure, and that's one of the reasons why we have 27,000 acres of county forest land here. Typically it was reverted back to the county and some of it to the state, which created the Ackley Wildlife Area in 1951. If you pull up satellite imagery, you can still see the scars of the rail lines through this area. And also for the more intrepid explorers, you can follow the spurs with annotated maps created by historian James P. Kaysen. His maps can be found on the Wisconsin Historical Society archives and are all available online. So you might want to check it out. This spot here of the rail line here running through the Ackley now is part of a snowmobile trail. So still used for transportation to this day, but of a different variety. Let's talk a little bit about the activation today. Well, the sun came out for first thing, and that's beautiful because it has, this is the first time I think I've seen the sun all week. It's been a pretty dreary week, but 112 contacts using the Shark HF sticks, 12 contacts on the 10-meter band, really nice propagation on 10. The SFI is just like through the roof this weekend, 209 this morning when I checked. So the upper bands are just red hot. And then dropped down to 15 meters and made 100 contacts there in a little over 60 minutes time. 1 hour, 100 contacts on 15 meters in 1 hour. That's how hot the bands are this weekend. Just ran 2 bands here at the Ackley Wildlife Area, 10 meters and 15 meters, but really that's all I needed to do to have just a spectacular activation using the Shark HF sticks. So thanks a lot everybody for coming along today, learning a little bit about logging history and the railroad that ran through here. It was a really fun kind of researching this park and its special feature or attractions. So hey, I'm gonna go home. We're gonna do a little bit of barbecuing. Have a nice barbecue for dinner. So I gotta hit the road. Hey, I'm Michael, KB9VBR. Have a great day and 7-3. All right, we got poor man's burnt ends made out of a chuck roast because you cannot get brisket in Wisconsin. Go sauced up nice.